Hi guys, I want to show you something a little bit new today. This is basically a game which I've been working on with Shadebob Games. So I would like to introduce you to Infinitrap Rehamstered Edition. Now I'm very unused to using the recording software and my webcam's completely knackered out now. So what we're going to do is I'm just recording myself on this camera and we're going to play Infinitrap. So yeah, let's take a little look, shall we? Right, I'm not very good at this one, by the way, so yeah, this is my login details so that they can track and make sure that I've actually played. Anyway, it's time that I introduce you to the game. So anyway, I've done the music for this one, and the new game function, we haven't got a properly functioning game system yet. So what we're going to do is go through a couple of custom dungeons whilst I take you through a couple of things that are in the game. Now, I'm not actually very good at this game, so be prepared to watch me fail. Right, so here we go. This level's called Long Jump. As you see, the cup falls down. It's pretty cool. Jack also falls down. Ohio Jack is our main character, and as you can see, he can go left, right, he can go up and down, and if he jumps into the spikes, he dies, which is not good. But you can die a lot of times in this game, and it's still okay. There's a skeleton up here which we can interact with. The skeleton will talk to us, we can interact a little bit with it, but I'm going to skip that for now because I'm sure you want to see the cool gameplay. So, right, you've got several different things you can do. First of all, you can jump. Right, and this is a really cool option, and it enables you to get around the map, get through obstacles, that sort of thing. And also you've got your crouch, which is the C button on this, jump is space. So crouch is the C button, and that will enable us to avoid being hit. I wanted it so that you could crouch move, but that just makes things way too easy. And the other one is you can slide. Now, one thing I love about this slide when you're sliding towards the camera is you've got Jack's like weird sort of gap tooth sort of thing that he's got going on, which is cool. Now this floor is called Spiderweb, and basically what we were planning on doing is having these cool spiders sort of drop down from the ceiling. I don't know whether or not that's still happening or whether or not that's going to be in a DLC, but it's going to be interesting. Now we can also walk over these bugs and kill them. They get no points or anything for killing them. And we're going to jump over the chasm. Right, the main goal is to not go onto the spikes. Right, so what I've got to do is jump over there. And as you can see, I'm not very good at this one. So we're going to try that again. Right, okay. I didn't even get over the first one this time. As you can probably tell, I'm pretty bad at this. But anyway, so yeah. I've never actually managed to complete this level, so I'm going to go... Okay, that's new. Right, now this little cross thing, this is a respawn point, and they're very useful, especially for people like me that can't play. So we're going to jump over there. Right, so this character which has appeared is called Kulsu. She is the romantic interest of Jack throughout the game. I'm not going to tell you anything really about her apart from that. And she's telling me that I can jump high by pressing jump for longer. So let's have a little look at this. So this is normal jump, and that is jump longer. So jump longer makes it very easy to oh my god. See what I mean? I'm terrible at this. Good thing about the respawn point, eh? Right. So, right, also the music that's playing at the moment is meant to be like final boss music, so I'm sorry about it if it's a little intense. So we're going to jump through, and there we go, we've completed it. That's the first time I've completed this level, and only 4 deaths to prove it. That's pretty good. So, right, now we're going to discover fireballs. Fireballs are one of my personal favourites because I really like the death animation. Whilst I don't like dying too much in this... this music here was inspired by a track from... what was it? Manhunter. I really like the theme where the main character sort of... Graham, he gets it, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm getting carried away. But we've got that sort of cool vibe going. Alright, there we go. There's the fireballs. Right, so... I'm just going to skip through the skeletons talk. Now, can we jump over the fireballs? Yes, we can. We can jump over them, crouch under them. Just jump over, crouch under. Aha! I'm getting good at this game. I'm getting good at it. Oh, and you can also slide under them as well. That is something I didn't know. But I've clearly won this level. This is good. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed actually. I was expecting to die more on that. Right. Multiple ways is a level that I know I'm not going to do well at, because every time I've tried to record this blasted thing, I've messed this level up. Right, so Jack falls down, spawns. Come on, Jack, you can do this. Right, okay. Now, basically, the thing about this level is that it's kind of hard to get from A to B unless you kind of know what you're doing. And I'm really not good at this one. But I did notice that there is a way to make it a little easier, and that's when you find this little tile here. And if you step on that will add a little bonus in, which makes it easier. Right, now there's a little 4 Tetris block there. It starts off as a 3 and it goes to 4, meaning that this has made the level a lot easier for people who want to play. So, right, and what I want to do is Right, I'm very bad at this game, so please forgive me for not being amazingly good. Now these little spike things, I've got to avoid them because they will spike me until I die from it. Right, so what I want to do is I'm going to try and diagonally jump because I want to avoid that. Right, now I've got to be very careful because they're going to come in and basically do me a nasty if I'm not careful. Right, I'm not sure which way it comes down, but I know that spike's going to come back because I played this one a couple of times. Right. Oh, right. Basically, if I take too long, these ghosts come in and kill me. So I'm taking way too long on this level. So this means that I don't have the luxury of messing around and explaining to you. So we're going to try and complete this level once more. And if I can't do it, then I guess I just can't do it. Right. Oh God, right. Maybe just one more time. Forgive me. Right, so I know I can long jump to that one because I learnt the long jump earlier. Right, and we're gonna long jump to that one as well. Oh yeah, I'm getting good at this. Okay. Oh God, right. Oh, I can do this. Ah, yes, I actually did it. That's the first time I've actually completed this level, I think. I might have done it before, I can't remember. Maybe I did, I can't remember. But I don't think so. Anyway, I'm proud of that. So we're going to go to Walrus Pit. This is a level I designed, so we're going to spend a little bit longer on this one. Now this one's probably not even going to make it into the main game because it's a level of pure sadism, which is why I think the boss Yannick really liked it. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort of run down the corridor. I've got some nice little spider webs there for when our spider pals get put in. Now these little things which you walk on, they are basically you've got the things that you walk on. Basically, they are always a trap when it's one of my levels, and you basically have very little control when you go over. I mean, you can get out, but usually they'll ditch you into a pit. Now you can see that there's some ice path there, so we're going to follow the ice path and see what happens next. That's just with following this one route. Now this route is going to take us to our miserable death. Now, basically, you can't see it very well, but this floor is crumbly floor. So once you've walked over that, you can't really do anything. Which means that when you go down here, you're obviously going to die, and there's nothing that you can do. You're completely unable to save yourself. Because I'm sick. Right, anyway, now, basically, we've got another cool little death pit there. Okay. Now, one thing I just want to mention is you can see the cup underneath here, and it's pretty obvious that you're not going to be well, it's not obvious really, but this way feels like there's something wrong when you're playing, which is really what I was going for. Now up here you've got a slippery path which is just going to ditch you into spikes, and at the end you've got a nice little pathway which takes you to death. We've seen those before. Now we've got a room full of zombies. I haven't shown you zombie kills yet, so you're going to see that. So the zombies jump on Jack and they eat him. He's called Ohio Jack, not because he's an Indiana Jones ripoff, but because he's an Indiana Jones ripoff, sort of. But anyway, yeah, basically you can follow these different paths, which some of them are friendly, some of them are not. I like this one because it's like a sort of ancient temple look. I really like ancient temples because I used to play games like Exile and they were the coolest things. You can follow this path, but it's not going to lead anywhere. I'll take you on to one of my most fun ones, right? Now, we go on here, and this one's just going to ditch us all the way into the spikes right at the end here. So the only way off of it is to jump into that thing, which will automatically ditch us into a spike pit. Oh, I love it. But anyway, yeah, you can tell that there's something definitely deeply wrong with my brain. So yeah, so we go up through the normal path and everything is fine. Sort of slide around a little bit. Woo. Now this is the actual path to freedom. As you can see, the slippery ice is really, really slippery. Right, so we're going to very slowly slide down here. Because we really don't want to ditch into the side. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's a good thing he slows down. It's good friction control. Very, very nicely programmed, this game. Heads up to Yannick for that. Right, so I'm going to make sure I go down. Now that blue thing is a portal. We don't want to go in that because that's just going to ditch us into death, because I've shown you enough of this level. Got a little fireball thing. Now we come to a mysterious room and there's blood all over the floor. There's actually another pathway which ditches us to death, but we're not going to go into that because that's obvious. You've seen so many spike deaths already. Right, now we're going to go up. So these little things fire the fireballs, and there we go. Relatively simple. It's actually an easy level, this one. It's just got so many different paths that they can end you in death, basically. I'll show you one which is hard for me. Multiple Threats was created, I believe, by Yannick because it's full of his trademark sadism. Now, basically, I managed to get through this one once, a little while back, and it's pretty decent. Now, you've got a little hole here which is going to spawn a boulder, and underneath us we've got these little skeletons, or rather zombies. So what I've got to do is I've got to run through, drag the skeletons up, and I've opened up the thing, the door, which allows me to hit the respawn point. Okay, these little things are doors, and we touch them to open them, like that. Now I think we'll need keys for, see what I mean when that being hit by fire. Right, but we'll need keys to open them in the future. Nicely timed, Yannick. The thing is, he knows that the player is going to run directly to the door, and as soon as they go through the door, they're going to get hit by the fireball. Perfectly programmed, because that is the way he is. He is an absolute genius and a complete and total monster. But I beat his level, so ha! Anyway, this level was harder before, and it required keys to get through, so that level's now easy now. Akabuil. I'm not sure who made this one, but yeah, it's a pretty good level actually. I believe it's good because it's one I've actually beaten, or have I beaten it? I can't really remember. It was slightly complicated, this one, slightly nasty. We've got like this moving path here. There's a lot of different sort of tricks and traps which you've got to get through. Yeah, there's a mistake there which needs to be sorted. This skeleton should not spawn Kulsu's words. Anyway, so what we've got to do is we've got to get through here and get the cup without getting killed by all the stuff. But we did it. Damn, I'm actually getting good at this game. I've tried to make this video several times, so and each time it's taken me about half an hour to an hour. And let's go and where are we? Spikes and web. This is a good level. I like Spikes and web because this is without doubt my favourite level, because I've beaten it once, and even though I've beaten it once, it's still really hard, and I just love it. This is just a great level. Right, so... Oh, right. Now these little things which come out, these discs of death, or death discs, whatever you want to call them, we can jump over them, but we can't crouch under them. And the thing is, I've also got to avoid these spikes. And what ideally I want to do is I just want to survive and get through this level in one, so that I don't... right. That's the problem. I take way too much time on certain things. Now, one thing to note, if you get caught on spiderweb, you can't actually jump, so there's nothing you can do to escape. Right, I can do this. Yeah, look at that skill. You won't see skill like that from me in a while. Right, I'm going to wait for the next one to come through. Just going to take it nice and slow. I was so close. Right, my problem is that I take too much time to think between doing things. I don't rely on my instincts enough, because I know that my instincts can carry me through. But, well, actually they can't, because they're too stupid, and I end up walking on spiderweb. Right, let's zen this. Yeah, that's what happens when I zen it. Right, come on, I can do this. Yeah, I got over that one. Right, so I'm going to jump over this one, that's fine. I'm going to go up, I'm going to go up, going to go up, jump over there. Right, wait for that disc, right. Why did you put the platforms at such an irritating angle? Oh man. Okay, right. Jump, let's take it slow. Okay, I'm there. Okay. No! Oh! You saw it, I was so close. I actually did one version of this level where I was so close and I literally landed on it and I got the cup and I died. I got hit by one of the things and I actually died during my victory animation. Yes, I got it and I'm done. I did it. Right, so anyway, that, my friends, is a little look at Infinitrap. We've been working on the game for quite a while. I really appreciate working with Shade Bob Games on this, because they are a fantastic game making group. I mean, I've seen quite a few of the different things which Yannick's worked on, and I've also seen some of the beautiful things, including Toilet Night, which Steph's worked on. He's the graphics artist for this. I really think that the graphics in this game are incredible, and I honestly think they're absolutely phenomenal. This is without doubt one of the best indie games I've played. It's stressful at times because I'm not a very good gamer. However, it's something that a person like me can actually beat. I can beat certain levels in this one, which I thought that I couldn't beat. And I'm really proud of myself for actually managing to get through so many of these. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching this. If you'd like to know more about Infinitrap, you can check out Shade Bob Games and have a little look at the website, which you'll find in the description. Yeah, if you've got any questions, just ask them in the comments section, and feel free to share this with people if you think they're interested in games, or to be honest, I'm actually going to be giving up on music in a little while. I think either that or starting a Patreon, seeing how that goes. But anyway, yeah, if you like my work, let me know, and I really appreciate the people who've been there and bought my music. Special shout out to all of you guys who've bought my music for Bandcamp, and especially Jason Harlow, who literally saved me from going into the minuses this month, which I'm very grateful for. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you ever so much for tuning in. I'll see you later. Bye.